like only good shape. But when you see him on live, he is huge.
In the first round?
In the first round.
Were you fighting with some juju from your grandfather or your grandmother or anything? Because you're African. Maybe when you went back to Africa, your grandmother bathed you.
Never.
Hello, lovely people. Welcome once again to my channel. As you know, my name is Nana. Call me Nana, or the Black Japanese, or the Black Samurai. Yes, I am here today to interview this man called Bernard Ackah. He used to be a former K1 fighter. And he's been on TV, on so many programs. He's been on Kamen Rider. Let me not just talk too much. So I'm going to invite him so we have a discussion today, so you get to know him. Welcome once again. Let's go. Like I said, today we are interviewing this gentleman right here. So without doing much talking, I'm going to let him introduce himself to my people. So, Mr. Bernard Ackah, welcome once again to my channel.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so I'd like to introduce yourself to my lovely viewers.
My name is Bernard Ackah. I'm living here in Japan for a very long time. I used to be in Germany before coming in Japan.
So that is my man, Bernard Ackah. And I've known him, or we've known each other for some time now.
Like almost 12 years, something like that.
I think, yeah. So what actually brought you to Japan?
Yes, my father was to work in embassy of Côte d'Ivoire. I'm from Côte d'Ivoire. Okay. Yeah, my nationality is Côte d'Ivoire. I came here when I was 2 because of my father.
Oh, you were 2? You got here when you were 2 years?
Only 2 years.
And then you were born in Germany?
I was born in Germany. So from Germany, I came here directly.
So that means you did all your schooling here in Japan?
All in my school, but in French school, international school.
Oh, so
because in Japan too, there is like a English school, German school, and there is a French school. My nationality is Ivory Coast, so there we speak only French.
Yeah.
So we did go to French international school.
Oh, yeah, so he's from Ivory Coast, and then I'm from Ghana, so we are basically neighbors.
Yeah.
And then, so you have been in Japan
for like...
Since then, you've lived in Japan.
I did the go and back, but if you want to count the total, I will tell you like 43 years or 44 years, something like that.
Here in Japan?
Yeah.
Wow. So how was it when you got to Japan?
Okay, honestly, I don't remember much. Why? Because I was only 2. But I remember the TV stuff. I learned my Japanese on TV.
Wow.
So like animations or commercial, TV commercial. So everything they was saying on the TV, I was repeating that to learn my Japanese.
Oh, that's great. I kind of learned my Japanese. I mean, the reading at home. Like I bought the IUL home at the Hakuyan shop, the 100-yen shop. So I stayed home and then learned everything myself. So yeah. So everything was in an international school.
Yes.
Till high school?
Until like junior high school. Before graduating junior high school, I went back for 3 years in Côte d'Ivoire.
Oh, okay.
And there I graduated my junior high school and high school to come back again to Japan.
Did you go to the university?
I tried college, Tokyo Technical College, to learn mechanics of car.
Okay, so in other words, you are a mechanical engineer.
So it didn't go that way because like when I get inside, I realized that it wasn't that what I want to do.
What you wanted to do.
So I stayed there for 1 year because to graduate was 2 years, but I said, okay, 1 year enough. I don't need. It's not my thing.
Okay. So I know you are a K1 fighter. So what got you into K1? Okay, first from your profile, like I think you did taekwondo,
Judo first.
judo first, then you did karate.
Judo, karate, kickboxing, and then taekwondo.
Oh wow!
And after taekwondo, I did sambo.
Which one is sambo?
Sambo is Russian judo.
Okay.
Yeah, and sambo, and then MMA, and kickboxing again,
Okay.
and K1.
Oh, so that is. So you were doing this as a sport that you like.
For the judo, I start because in Japan, in French school, international school, when you are the only one black guy in the school, you get bullied. And my father was worried about me because I was not that tall. I was tall, but not enough tall. Because some people bullying you is not like small guys, only big guys, and all the class bully you. So you have to fight with like 10, when maybe 20 guys, and you are alone. And my father was worried about me, so he said, I need to be strong. Okay, so he let me try judo. Sorry, he let me try judo. And when I start judo, I realized I was good. Oh, I can fight. Yeah, it was like natural. I win competitions. I get my black belt very fast. Usually you need 3 years to get your black belt. I get that in 1 year and a half.
Oh, wow.
And after that, nobody touch me no more. I become like the hero because when I go compete in the name of the school, I win. I bring the medal. Everybody, oh baby, like graduate me. After that, I start to watch TV as Japanese, like not animation but action movie for the kids, like Kamen Rider toka.
Kamen Rider.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff, and I love Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah.
So I try to do.
Everybody
loves Jackie Chan. So I try to do the same thing. I like Hokuto Ken, the Fifth of North Star.
Yeah, the Fifth of the North Star.
That's it. I say, okay, judo is good, but I need to learn kick. So I start karate.
Okay, so what's the difference? Judo is more of holding and
Judo, the goal is put your opponent down and control him. Okay. If you put him down very good, because outside the art fight is very hard.
Yeah.
If you put him down, big damage. So ippon. If you put him down but not enough, wazari. 2 times, ippon.
Yeah.
Okay. If you put him down and you control him more than 20 seconds, it's like you have any time to do whatever you want to him.
Yeah.
So it's like you kill him. So it's ippon too. That is a judo.
Yeah.
Now karate is the art to neutralize your opponent with the fifth. Karate means empty. Empty fifth.
Karate.
Karate, yes. Not using weapon. So everything you fight without weapon is karate normally.
Okay.
But plus there is a way to use to control your opponent with only your hand, like hitting, kicking, knee. That's it.
Nice. So you learned judo. You went to learn
Karate. And then when there is some time, Muay Thai become the boom in Japan. Everybody wants to know about Muay Thai. It was like so eccentric. It was new. So then we tried Muay Thai. But after that, I said, I need more kick.
You are like...
Because like at the time, it was like 1988.
Okay.
Seoul Olympic.
Oh, yeah.
At the Olympics, Taekwondo come to the first time. And when I go back from my high school in my country, People was doing judo. People was doing karate, but everybody was doing taekwondo.
Okay.
In Côte d'Ivoire, taekwondo was the sport, main sport, not judo, not karate. Even now, this Olympic at Paris,
Yeah, Paralympics.
my country get bronze medal for the taekwondo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were every Olympics we have the medal. So
That's interesting.
I said, okay, it's not karate. When I say, okay, I was in Japan, everybody asked me, did you did karate? Yes, I did karate. Why not taekwondo? Taekwondo is in Korea, it's not Japanese. You should do taekwondo. I said, maybe one day, maybe one day. And then when I become old enough to go to Korea by myself, I said, okay, why not try taekwondo?
So you studied taekwondo in Korea?
In Korea.
Or like we talk about the fights that you got in, like what made you want to learn K1 as well?
Before fighting K1, I was already on the TV.
Okay.
People knew me as a comedian. And in my agency, there is a Nigerian guy, very good friend, Bobby Ologun.
Oh, Bobby Ologun.
He is the most famous foreigner African in Japan. In Japan, if you say Bobby Ologun, very hard to find somebody who doesn't know him.
Yeah, I've met him once. I think I was on one show with him, CEO Bino Downtown.
Yes. And he was a beginner. He didn't know martial arts. He is a natural, he's much more strong guy. And on the TV program, they let him fight with the champion of the MMA, Hoist Gracie.
Interesting.
So the people want to know how a natural strong guy can fight with a very, very, very trained, the biggest fighter in MMA.
In Japan.
In Japan. I don't know. Gracie was the biggest fighter in the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he was the guy, because of him they start UFC. Yeah, he is the root of the UFC.
Wow.
And he is a fast champion. And he wasn't that big, but his technique was almost magic. Nobody knows what's happened to them when it was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu. The base was Japanese judo, go to Brazilian, change it to jiu-jitsu. So it's kind of technique. You can neutralize anybody. And Bobby fight with him, learning nothing. And he did a very good fight.
Yeah.
Very, very good fight. First, Gracie was playing with Bobby. But soon after, it became very serious. And at the last, Gracie wasn't joking no more.
Yeah,
it wasn't a joke.
Like, this African man.
He knew you never mess around with Africa.
Don't play with the African man. Yes, those guys are naturally strong.
Yeah. And when I saw it, I said, hey man, come on. Bobby did nothing and he fight well with Gracie. I did judo. I did karate. I did Muay Thai. I did taekwondo. What I'm doing here?
Yeah.
I said to my office and the general manager, I say, okay, I want to do this too. They say, no. Bobby, everybody knows him. That's why it could happen. Me, I was...
You were still amateur,
I was starting on the TV. Wasn't famous enough for that. Okay, I say, okay, in that case, let me do that by myself. I was in the bar. How can I make it happen to me? The owner of K1 was in the same bar.
Really?
Really? I say, huh? Ishii-san. I say, this is the owner. It's now or never. Yeah. Right. I was pretty famous on the TV, so I knew he knew me.
Yeah.
How are you? Nice to meet you, sir. It's my first time to talk with you. I know you on the TV. You was a K1 owner. Very, very big fan of your K1. And one of my friends is fighting for you.
Yeah.
He asked me, who? I said, Bobby Ologun. Ah, you was a friend of Bobby. Yes, I am a friend of Bobby. We start. I know you. You are a Japanese comedian. Yeah, that's me. I saw I saw your show. You are very funny, guys. Thank you very much. We start to talk. And he asked me one question he never should ask me. You and Bobby.
Who is stronger?
Who is stronger?
I knew it.
I say, on the street, I will put him down. Really? Yes. Are you sure? Very sure. Okay. Are you trained? Before I used to train, but now I don't know. Find some way, train, and come to my audition. I will give you my phone number.
Okay.
1 month later, I find my teacher. I call him. I say, in that case, you need to lie a little bit.
Yeah.
I say, okay, I met Ishisa. Ishisa say he want me on the K1, so I need to train. Really? Yeah. He said he want me. He reserved me for the fight. Maybe in 3 months I have to fight, so I need to train.
Train seriously.
Seriously? Really? Yes, really. Okay, in that case, come to my place. And then I start to train. That time was Sambo.
Okay.
Because Gracie is Jiu-Jitsu guy. If I do the same, he will be better than me. So I have to do something else. So I say, okay, what the opposite of Jiu-Jitsu is Sambo. Because Brazil, opposite is Russia. Yeah, then I do Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay. So you did jiu-jitsu and then...
I do the audition.
And then you passed.
I passed.
So you started fighting K1.
Not K1, MMA fights.
MMA.
Yes. I fight with Korean kind of sumo, Korean sumo. He was supposed to be the next superstar.
Okay.
Because at the time there is a Che Homan. Che Homan, very tall Korean guy.
Like the MMA. Or
MMA, K1.
Very tall guy.
But Che Homan was K1. But then he was looking for the next Che Homan, but in the MMA.
Okay.
Korea. So he was supposed to be the next Che Homan. Okay. He need to be famous. How can make him famous? Fight with somebody everybody knows. He will beat me. Or he put down the Japanese comedian.
Yeah.
Storyline. That was a storyline. That was supposed to happen, but
because they didn't think there was a way you would.
Yeah. They didn't think I was serious enough. But when I show up on the TV, like take off my clothes, I said, damn, it's not a comedian body. That was the Japanese reaction. It's not a comedian body. Because I was in good shape.
So that was your first fight?
My first fight.
Koma.
It was at the Nagoya MMA fight on the TV. It wasn't supposed to be on the TV. After the fight, let's put it on the TV.
So you won?
I won.
Like
1 minute, 11 seconds.
Oh.
KO.
That was easy.
It not was easy. It
was in under 1 minute.
It's 1 minute something else.
So like, how long is one round?
One round is 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 2 rounds.
5 minutes in one round.
5 minutes and 2 rounds.
Oh, okay. The whole fight is 2 rounds.
Yes.
So like roughly 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And in the first round,
yes,
which is supposed to last for 5 minutes,
yes,
you finished your opponent in 1 minute.
1 minute.
Maybe 30
or yes.
So after that, you went on to fight different fights.
Yes. The next one is the biggest one. If you see on the YouTube, this is my most famous fight. It was in Los Angeles.
The one you fought in America?
Yes. That time, okay, the guy is Johnny Morton. He used to play for NFL.
American football.
American football. Very famous. Running back. Like, good shape, and he was supposed to be the American style, like American football, because it was Johnny Morton and Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
Both-
The wrestler who is like that.
Yeah, both were Brock
pro
Lesnar.
wrest guy.
Both guys, it was their beginning, the debut. So
Okay.
the debut fight need to be very big fight. So Johnny Morton was supposed to fight with a famous pro wrestling guy, professional wrestling. But this guy get hurt.
Oh, so
So they need a replacement.
then it was you.
It was me. They called me. Bedu, do you have a passport? Of course I have a passport. I'm foreigner. What's your schedule for the next month? Can you? Do you care if we pay you to go to America to fight? When they say America, I said, America now is supposed to have a big fight. No, they are not talking about the fight because the fight was on the TV.
Yes.
More than 3 months on the TV. There was only talking about this. And when I saw Johnny Mott on the TV, man, the guy who is going to fight with this guy is lucky because it's going to be on the TV. He's a very famous guy. You win, you lose, you're going to be famous.
And you're still going to make a lot of money.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So I said, oh man, but who's going to fight? And I'm like, Mascaras Jr., some kind of Mexican wrestler, the son of famous Mexican fighter.
Okay.
Oh man, okay, maybe next time. And then I have to call. I say, nah, it couldn't be he, couldn't be he. For the curiosity, who is going to be my opponent? He said, he is an American football player. I said, oh yes. I said, oh yes. I said, oh, I'm ready. Don't worry, I'm ready. And are you training? Don't worry about that. I will be ready for that. And then I said, okay. And when I get there, everybody start to like cheer me. Boom, you're going to win. It's okay. Go fight. Go do your best. Like now, people like are cheering me, but it's not really.
Yeah, because
they know he is supposed to be stronger than me.
Yeah.
So they are like kind of kawaii so. The pity of me, right? So I say, okay, maybe everybody think I'm going to lose. That's not going to happen. And when I saw the guy on the TV, he looked like only good shape, but when you see him on live, he is huge. Only muscle. Yeah, well, but it was okay. It was good. The fight was so good.
And then you won that one.
Yeah, 37 seconds
In the first round.
in the first round.
Shouldn't matter. Were you fighting with some juju from your grandfather or your grandmother? Or because you're African. Maybe when you went back to Africa, your grandmother bathed you.
Never.
Because your first ever fight,
Yes.
you weren't even like a professional fighter or
Yeah.
anything. You fought with a famous MMA guy here in Japan.
Yeah.
You won in like 1 minute. and a few seconds.
3 seconds, yeah.
Then your next fight, you went all the way from Japan to America to fight a big guy, a huge and a famous guy. And then you floored him in about
37
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah, buddy. Juju there.
No juju. No juju. It's a natural power plus training plus motivation. It was everything. It was everything.
Yeah.
Because it was now or never.
Yeah.
Because when you get on the ring, everybody is cheering for the guy.
Yeah.
Not me. Me, like everybody, booing.
Nobody knows you.
Nobody knows me. Who is this guy?
This guy from Japan.
Yeah. First, I'm African from Japan.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian. What he's doing on the ring? It's the wrong guy in the wrong place. I see, there was booing me, like the guy he come on the ring, whoa! Okay, I say, and when the fight start, I say, oh, yeah.
So I think I watched one of your your fight videos. There was one that your dreadlock.
That's one.
Okay, so a few years ago or years back, he used to have locks,
Yeah.
but then he kind of cut them off now. So like, it was that one that.
It was that one. Where he put off my dread. Okay, you put off my dread, I put you down. Yeah, the big counter.
So like, what happened to that dreadlock that?
Stay down.
Did you take your thing?
No,
You didn't take it back?
No, I didn't.
No?
No, didn't.
Oh, I thought you took your thing.
No, I didn't.
If you took your thing back and brought it to Japan, we could have sold it at the auction.
My dread, what I take off is there at home now.
No, I mean, that is recently, right?
Recently,
Like
but yes, at the fight now, it's
I'm talking about the fight one.
Yeah. Stay on the ring.
Okay.
After that, I came back to Japan, yes.
So from then, you were only fighting.
Fighting, and sometimes the TV as like a action star or commentator.
Oh, okay. Like
normal comedians.
Okay. You have been here all this while. So do you have a family here? Like
I used to marry. I used to get married. I used to have a wife, but I divorced.
I'm a reconciliation.
離婚した。
子供いるの？
子供いる。
何人？
子供は今は4人いる。
4人？
うん。
一番上は
今21、もうすぐ21歳。
21歳。男
女。で、次は男。
Now let's talk a little bit about your TV jobs. I know you've been in a few TV programs, especially like Kamen Rider. So Kamen Rider, is it manga?
No, it's a live action movie for kids, like drama for kids. Yeah.
So, what role did you play?
I played Monster and Monster 2 times.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
the first Monster was in Kamen Rider Wizard. Okay, and the next was the Kamen Rider Drive.
Have you been in other movies?
Yes, I did the bad guy in Tokyo Drive.
Oh, the Exile.
Not Exile. Tokyo Drive is rap musical action movie. Gangster rap musical action movie. Yeah.
I think I saw the kind of maybe the trailer or the commercials.
Yes.
Fighting
yes, that's it.
At a point in your life, you did some wrestling with Liliko.
Yes. After I retired K1 or fighting everything, Liliko used to be an old friend. We were on the same TV program before. We become like very close, very good friend. And she have to do some wrestling program. Okay. She wasn't supposed to fight, but when she started, she loved it, and she said she want to fight. She want to do that too.
Okay.
So they have to decide some gimmicks. Okay, she said like she knows a guy who is big and strong enough. Then he will play the role of the bodyguard. Yes.
I think I saw that when you KO'd somebody.
Yeah. Then when doing co-bodyguard to protect Liliko, the owner of the organization knows me in the same like a training gym.
Okay.
So okay, you can fight. Why not you do the wrestling? I said, okay. Only for 1 year. Because I know wrestling is not a joke. So if you do that, I did retire because I did enjoy myself, so I didn't want to do too much for only 1 year I did it.
So you just said injured yourself. So like you had some injuries during your K1 or...
K1 wrestling boss.
Okay.
Yes, doing K1 and I did hurt myself, like my backbone was like, I felt something already. That I cannot train no more like before. And I start very late for the fighting. Okay. So I say at 40 enough, I will quit. But once the wrestling stuff come, it was so interesting for me. Good experience, because when you're a kid, you want to be a wrestler.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be John
Yeah,
Cena.
so it was kind of my dream comes true. So okay, let me try, and then I did my operation, everything to fix everything.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Like I've been in Japan for a while now. You have been here for more times than I have been. So we are both black people. So, you know, and in most countries or in most foreign lands, like there's always some form of racism, John. So have you faced any type of racism in Japan as?
Yeah. Okay. I have a way of thinking. For me, what I feel, what I think, what I know, everybody is racist. No exception. No exception. What's mean being racist? Racist is something you think somebody is different of you because of the difference of the race, of the country, of the culture, of the religion. And sometimes you think you are better than him, or sometimes you think he is better than you based on the race, on the culture. For me, it's racism. And do I think it's bad to be racist? I don't really think so. What I think is wrong is put him down because of this kind of difference is wrong. Because I'm Ivory Coast, I'm from Cote d'Ivoire, you are from Ghana. We are different country. If you want to see the base, maybe we're supposed to be the same. But we have different mind, we have different culture, maybe. Different education, maybe. We don't know. But that doesn't make you better than me, that doesn't make me better than you. So I should know, I have no right to put you down because of this difference. And that kind of bigotry is wrong for me. But being racist itself, I don't think I have the right to say somebody don't be racist, because sometimes somewhere, once I see like Olympics, and when I see black guy playing basketball front of Japanese, I will say, okay, America will win. Based on what? Because he's American.
Yeah.
That's it. I didn't see him play before. Right? I didn't. That's why everybody, what do they say? They see like Otani. Why Otani surprising everybody?
Because he's Japanese.
Because he's Japanese. Many American, many black guy is good enough as Otani. Some in the history maybe was better than Otani. Why? But Otani is too good to be Japanese.
Yeah.
And he is now, actually, he is the best baseball player in the world. And he's Japanese.
Yeah.
It's racism. That's racism. To be surprised for Otani to be that good, it's racist.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad one.
Yes.
That's how I think. And the question was, did I experience I have the experience of racism in Japan? Of course I did have. Of course.
So, I mean, by the way, I love how you explain about racism, because I don't think a lot of people think about it that way, because you know, we all just think because he's different, and we all think of the negative part of racism. We never think of it this way. So I really love the way you explained racism. So putting that aside, did racism have any effect on your life here in Japan? Because you came here very young, you were bullied a whole lot of times, you grew up here. Did that make you change in a way, or did that affect you badly?
Badly, no. That affect me to be careful about what I'm doing. It's like a stereotype. We are black, African. Japanese maybe Asian people have a stereotype about African people. Yeah. If I do something, maybe good, maybe bad, they will say, because I'm African, I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah. And if that at the bad way, they will not remember me as the bad person. They will remember a black guy doing something wrong as usual. You see? That's why that kind of stereotype can't not start from me. That's how I feel. If somebody is thinking about bad guy, if that bad guy by some accident is a black guy, that shouldn't be because of me. Yeah. Only me, I will try to put a good image of the African. And when people see me, I want them to remember, I met a black guy, Africa, he was so nice. Because of him, I start to love Africa. That's how I try to live my life.
Yeah, basically, I think that is exactly how I live too. So yes, I always say, you are a foreigner in a foreign land. Mm-hmm. So I always tell people, 100%, you are guilty mm-hmm. before proving innocent.
That's it.
So no matter what happens, they are going to see you as guilty mm-hmm. until you prove them you are not. So I also always say, like, there people are going to think blacks or foreigners are bad people. Yes, that is fine. But then I always want people to see me as that different guy. So that is basically how I also live my life here. So I don't really, worry myself that much about what people think of other people or what people think of Africans in general. Mm-hmm. I worry about how people think about me, this one person, because I want to be the different person or I want to set an example for people to see and know, like, okay, they're not everybody is the same. Because of course, there are still some very, very, very bad Japanese people.
Of course.
Yeah, because like wherever you go, you are still going to find bad people.
That's it.
Find good people. So yes, that is how I also live my life. So and that kind of makes you have peace, some type of peace, because you never have to watch your back when you're walking around, because you don't do any bad things around. So.
And one more thing. Of course, in Japan, I did have this racism experience, but when I see outside, because I have been in Korea, I have been in my country, my Côte d'Ivoire, and I know many French guys. When I see everything happen outside, Japanese racism is too soft.
Yes.
It's not you. It's very hard for me to call it racism. It's racist.
It's like,
but it's very hard for me to call it racist because it's too soft.
It's like clean racism.
It's clean. It's so clean. It's racist. Of course, it's racist, but it's almost not racist.
Yeah. It's just like I think the worst part you see here in Japan is when sometimes some people don't want to sit beside you in the train. Of course, they don't really say it.
Yeah.
They don't really say bad things. Of course, once in a while you see some, especially the mukashi no nihonjin toka nanka gai kokujin ka nanka kokujin daga kirai toka sa, so you still iru kedo, sonna
because you understand them, because all people never see black guy in his lives. You go to the train, you want to sit, but you see a black, huge, muscle, big guy, too much confident.
Yeah.
I'm not small, I'm big. I understand him. Okay, in that case, I have to put on his shoes.
Yeah.
I have to understand him. Oh, just move a little bit to show him it's okay to be by my side.
Yeah.
Even though I do that and he go away, it's okay. He make me space.
Oh, yes.
I got more room for me.
just last year, you were kind of huge.
I used
Bigger
to
than
be,
this.
like 40 kilos more than now.
You know, because I think you were even, sometimes you have to use a
Stick.
walking stick. So what happened?
Like I told you before, like because of the martial arts and the wrestling stuff, I did hurt myself. The back, no, the hip bone. I was too heavy. When you're old, normally when you're young, you train to be stronger.
Yeah.
But when you're old, you train to keep, not to evaluate,
That's
but
right.
to keep you need. You train very hard, just to stay at the same level.
Yeah.
But now I never level up. I will level down. As soon as I stop training, I will level down. But it's very hard for me to evaluate, so I quit. And as soon as I quit, I said, okay, too much training, no good. I was stopping training. As soon as I get fat. Plus stress.
Yeah.
Everything, like I get divorced. I did have a bad girlfriend. Everything makes me like too much pressure, too much stress. The biggest reason to get sick in the world is stress. And the biggest stress is human stress. Job stress, not stress. Money stress is okay. But human stress
It's the worst of them.
is so I get fat. When I quit fighting, I was like 100 kilos. But after that, 110, 123, 135.
Wow.
I couldn't move. I couldn't run. I couldn't do nothing. But I was supposed to be the good trainer. So I forced myself to do the moving, but it was very hard. So, okay, let's fix the hip bone and let's do the diet. 1 year to lose 40 kilos.
You did, yes.
I did it.
After that, when I saw you, I mean, you don't see him now. Like later when I'm editing this, I'm going to put some of his pictures. At his age, you know, he has a better look than me. Because I'm like, he has 6 packs at the age of 50.
I mean, now you're 52.
Yeah, at the age of 52, he has 6 packs. And if you see him like shirtless, you'll be surprised. So, you know, after that, you had a surgery, right?
Yes, I did the surgery to fix everything, yes.
So now you basically like train.
Like now, I'm maybe stronger than the time I retired.
So what do you do now? Now
I'm a coach.
Trainer,
I'm personal trainer. I'm a coach. I do both. Coaching, like people who want to fight for the real, and trainer for people who want to fix, lose weight, wellness, like anti-aging, everything.
So so I would like you to tell my viewers maybe the name of your company and how they can.
Okay, the place is like now I'm using the place Candy Gym at Roppongi. At Roppongi Candy Gym. My company's name is Belfit. Belfit, but I'm using a Candy Gym it's a by reservation, one by one.
One-on-one reservation.
One-on-one reservation. I like a 30 minutes or 1 hour.
Okay.
Yes.
So how do people contact you if they want to?
By line or Instagram.
Or Instagram.
Yeah.
So, can you tell them your Instagram?
My Instagram is Bernard Ackah.
In English.
In English, Bernard Ackah.
So I'm going to put it on the screen
yes.
so like you can see.
Yes.
I'll also put your line QR code.
Yes,
there,
yes, yes. Yeah.
So if you need a personal trainer, if you need a physical trainer, if you need someone to help you with your diet, to keep fit, to lose weight, he is your man, Bernard Ackah. So
I train like kickboxing and weight training, the naked training, like use nothing and only your body weight training. Yes.
Okay. So have you had some like very maybe like famous people come to your?
Yes, I did. Now I'm having like modeling, models
Model.
and grabia and
Models, yeah.
on the like entertainer, like action movie stars. I cannot tell the name because
Yeah, I
yeah,
understand.
yeah. Yes, I do have.
Okay. So, viewers, thank you for hanging with us today. And then thank you so much for coming to talk to us.
Thank you to
I
having me.
really appreciate it.